It started out as one of arguably probably the greatest days of my life, of definitely of one of my soccer career. We beat the ACC champs 3-0 and we were headed to the Final Four. Kind of all the hard work and all the dreams that we had talked about at the beginning of the year and all those two-a-days and all those long sessions in the hot sun and things like that was finally coming to fruition. Yeah, it was just an amazing day, and then obviously it changed. I hear a gunshot and then I couldn't breathe. I remember, and like I looked down at my shirt and all I see is red, and I was like, and I yell at my brother, like, Joel, I think I got shot. I just remember in the ambulance just kept saying, please save me, please save me.
We had a level 1 trauma alert, which is our highest level. He still had a bullet inside of him, and it was near the spine. The risk of him being very sick very quickly, bleeding to death, was all very real, and this could happen within minutes. And so we needed to take action quickly. The other thing that I was thinking was that, gee, this kid is young and he plays soccer. He might even be a professional soccer player one day. And I'm worried that this is going to affect the rest of his life.
I always knew it was serious, but I never once crossed my mind, maybe it was the adrenaline, but I never once crossed my mind that I actually wouldn't play in the game. They told me, hey, like, you don't understand how lucky you are to actually even be here.
Nathan had a lot going for him to get him back to the field expeditiously. Number one, his age, and going into all of this, he was super healthy, super fit, but he's also super motivated. And so you can see folks who are healthy and young not do as well because they don't have the same intrinsic motivation. And I think that was a huge driver for why he did so well.
I had lost 30 pounds. I was like skin and bones. I was nowhere near playing weight or anything like that. Once I kind of got the okay from the doctors, hey, like, you actually can get back on the field. It's not going to be easy, but you actually have the potential and you have that opportunity. It was like, well, now the only thing that's going to stop me is going to be me. So, and I wasn't going to let that happen.
I see a lot of similarities between Nathan's life as a soccer player and being on a team, and our team as a trauma center. So being able to see some of those linkages and similarities, I think, is pretty cool.
I saw him on his opening day, less than a year later, playing on the field, and not just playing. He was starting as a captain and running around the whole game. So it was kind of amazing to see. It was truly amazing.
Seeing patients from their initial injury in the trauma bay back to completely normal life is really rewarding.
What's the worst that can happen now? Like, I feel like I've already been through the worst and I've overcame it. I wasn't gonna let something that happened when I was 22 ruin the rest of my life. Like, I had a lot of dreams, I had a lot of goals that I still wanted to go and achieve.